In today's video, Michael Chandler reveals that he dislocated his ring finger moments before walking out at UFC 274. Nate Diaz agrees to fight Michael Chandler next. Conor McGregor accuses Justin Gaethje of pretending to be asleep after tapping out. McGregor responds to Charles Oliveira's tweets. Donald Cerrone vs. Joe Lauzon rebooked for UFC Fight Night on June 18th. Daniel Cormier gives his thoughts on a potential Islam Makhachev vs. Charles Oliveira fight. Paul Felder clarifies his comments on Charles Oliveira missing weight. Let's roll.
All right, let's get this show started.
Michael Chandler had to overcome adversity before he even stepped into the octagon at UFC 274. During a recent interview on the Pat McAfee show, Chandler revealed that he suffered a finger injury while warming up. I dislocated my ring finger about 20 to 30 minutes before the fight, blocking a kick. I have to get that looked at. My buddy Marquez was throwing kicks and I had this great idea. My warm-up was already done. I'm going out in 10 to 20 minutes and I'm like, hey, throw some left high kicks at me. I want to block them and go body shot. He threw a normal kick like he's done 1,000 times at me, and it ended up going fingernail all the way back. Bent it all the way back. At this point, boys, we keep the adrenaline going, and I say, this isn't a hand, it's a hammer. We gotta go. Here's a photo of the finger 3 days after the fight. After a stunning front kick knockout win over Tony Ferguson at UFC 274 on Saturday, Michael Chandler offered to fight Diaz at the welterweight limit at UFC 277. Nate Diaz tweeted, July 30th, 170 pounds. Chandler responded with, I'm there, quick turnaround, spin your head on its axis, at Nate Diaz. He continued with another tweet saying, hey Nate Diaz, shut up and stop complaining. Keep your mouth shut, keep your head down until your daddy books a fight for you to get your sacrificial dome bounced off the canvas again. Maybe it'll be me, if you're lucky. See you at the top. Now Diaz finally responded to Chandler, saying that he is open to fighting him next. He wrote, UFC got me on ice for a year now. Chandler's obviously ready to fight, send a contract, it's time. What do you guys make of this matchup? Who do you think would win, Chandler or Diaz? Let us know in the comments section. Conor McGregor has mocked Justin Gaethje in new criticism of his rival's performance, accusing him of pretending to be asleep after being submitted by Charles Oliveira at UFC 274. He tweeted, "This absolute clown. The all pretend to be asleep after he tapped as well. LOL. Jackass." McGregor also fired back at Charles Oliveira, who recently tweeted this. "Just for the record, I like to break records and I want to break another one. Fighting twice in the same night, I can knock Conor out and make Diaz tap. What do you think, Dana White?" Now, Conor replied with, "Shut up, you bum, and get back to that favela and pay your piece." Three days after it was scrapped from UFC 274, Donald Cerrone vs. Joe Lauzon is back on the promotion schedule. The two will face each other at the upcoming UFC Fight Night event June 18th in Austin, Texas. The bout was originally scheduled for UFC 274 this past Saturday. However, it was canceled at the start of the preliminary card broadcast after Cerrone fell ill. His team later said they think his illness was food poisoning. In the wake of the cancellation, Cerrone revealed he expects to fight Lauzon and then one more fight before he retires. Lauzon revealed Monday on the MMA Hour that the promotion paid him his show money and Venom uniform money, which totaled around $95,000. Speaking on the most recent episode of the DC and RC show, Daniel Cormier discussed Charles Oliveira's win over Justin Gaethje and weighed in on a potential fight between Islam Makhachev and Oliveira. Here's the clip.
Now, he hit Justin Gaethje with that right hand that dropped him in the middle of the exchanges. So Justin threw a combination, felt like they were going to take a break for a second, and the moment Justin stopped throwing, boom, Charles dropped that right hand on him. And that's where you see the difference. Charles rushed him and punched, missed, but when he missed, he went right into back control, right? He went right into the grappling. You can't do that against him, so it allows him to recover. I'm just fascinated by what do Bronx has become in this game, because we have never seen a guy make more of a turn in their career. Robbie Lawler, maybe. Lawler, maybe, from Strikeforce being okay to becoming the dominant UFC champion. But outside of that, I haven't seen a Charles Oliveira. And Ryan, more than ever after Saturday, I was like, man, I still think Islam beats him, but I'm less sure than I was going into that fight, because I thought nobody ever can compete with Islam. But this kid is special. Now, RC, he's going to get knocked out. Let's just put it out there. At some point, somebody's going to get him enough to where he's not going to be able to recover. But until then, it's about to be a fun ride, man, because this dude's in the greatest fights that we've seen in a long time. And he's finishing.
And I think...
After Charles Oliveira missed weight by 0.5 pounds for his UFC 274 title fight with Justin Gaethje, Paul Felder didn't hold back on his former opponent, calling his weight miss a disgrace. Now, speaking to Ryan McKinnell on SiriusXM Fight Nation 156, Felder clarified his comments on Oliveira and reacted to his UFC 274 performance. Here's the clip.
I hate weight misses. That's pretty well known, right?
Yeah.
I think anybody that's really struggled to make weight in their career and really put everything into it knows that, you know, a lot of excuses get tossed around, but I know there was some controversy with a calibrated scale, and all that kind of came out after the fact when I did those tirades, if you will, of being upset. But I still think it was really foolish of him, and I think he really only shot himself in the foot at the end of the day, because he had an unbelievable performance. And like you said, he should be the champion today. We should have without a doubt, absolute lightweight champion who's been dominating, and instead we have a number one contender. So a lot of people came at me over this stuff, you know, oh, you're calling him a disgrace. You haven't done half the stuff he's, you know, a lot of the trolls are really coming out of the woodwork. But really, I'm just upset for the division and upset for him himself. And I do hate weight misses. I don't care if it's an ounce or whatever. You know that championship weight is 155. And if you were on that digital scale and it was teetering, because I'm sure he knew that, a lot of times it'll jump 155, 155.3, 155. And they'll say, oh, you're good. Well, you can take what they say and be like, okay, that's the word of God. Or you can just be like, you know what, I'm gonna go sit in the sauna in the morning for like 5 minutes just to be safe.
Here are the top 3 memes you guys posted on MMAmemes.com. In third place is a meme posted by user John the Determined Dad. Second place goes to Conor McGregor. And the number 1 voted meme was posted by a user named MMA Guy. If you want your meme to be included in our next video, go to MMAmemes.com and create your own meme. The top 3 memes will be placed at the end of our video. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe to our channel to keep up with the latest MMA news.